Hey guys, it's me, Tina Marie, Tina's World. So today's video is Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 7. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of it. I'll have it in the title though. Ooh, okay, so let's get started with the couples. We're gonna first start off. Liz wasn't in this one. Lizzie and old Scott, they wasn't in this one. Praise God. They wasn't in this one. But they first started off with, I don't even remember, but the one I want to start off with is the biggest shocker. The biggest shocker was Clint and Tracy. So Tracy did show up to the wedding 5 hours late in a cheap prom dress. Okay. She showed up though. She showed up to the wedding. They got married in front of people they didn't know. They were all happy for them. But come to find out, Tracy on crack. Now, we could look at Tracy and tell Tracy was on some type of drug. I thought Clint was on drugs too, but it looks like Clint isn't on drugs. But Clint does have a DUI. He ran into like some storage shed or something, and he did go to jail. There's a whole article on it. But he isn't on illegal drugs, so he says. But I guess he got her some crack, and then she rolled over and what broke his heart was she asked for crack again. She asked for crack again, okay? So he turning into Scott for Lizzie. Like, he the new Scott, but he the broke Scott. Well, I guess Scott broke too, so it's two broke Scotts now. And then she took off with the phone and car and stuff, and he on the phone with his mom. Mama, it's not my fault, Mama. It's not my fault. When she asked for more crack, that broke my heart. Boy, what should have broke your heart is the fact she was 5 hours late. That should have broke your heart. The girl was 5 hours late to the wedding. But at least she showed up. So the mom's like, baby, we can go get in. No, man. And here go him. No, Mama, I want to stay married. No, boy, run. She on crack. She a crackhead. She fiending for real. Let her go. Let the crackhead go. But he ain't going to. He going to stay with his crackhead. He love his crackhead. So that's what happened with them this episode. Old crying in the hotel behind. That's what all that was about. Because his wife, because it was a girl, now it's his wife that he only knew for 2 days outside of prison, is a crackhead. So that's the Tracy and Clint story right now, okay? So the next one, we're going to move on to Marcelino and Britney. I feel in this episode, we felt a little bit more Marcelino. We didn't get the asshole Marcelino. Praise God. We got Marcelino with emotion. He was talking about how his stepdad was a drunk, how his daddy was a drunk, how they were just horrible step parents and horrible parents. I cannot believe it that he had a breakthrough, and he just said, you know, I'm afraid that I'm going to end up being like my father and my stepfather. This is the first time we really seen emotion besides being a dick, excuse my language, from Marcelino. So Brittany's like trying to comfort him, tell him it's going to be okay, but she's worried. She's worried. Like, I got this son, and my son means everything to me. Like, if you don't click with my son and we don't have a great relationship, no way we getting married. We're not having no family because you don't know how to be a daddy, which I feel her on, because if you can't be a daddy to my son and love my son like I love my son, we can't do it. And like, basically that was all they had for the show. Marcelino finally not looking like a jerk and opening up. So that was them. Okay. So the next couple, who's the next one we're going to talk about? Oh, Matt and his crybaby. Oh goodness. I always forget her name. Oh my goodness. Kaitlyn? Yeah, Kaitlyn. I always forget her name. I just know it is Matt and his crybaby, okay? So, Matt is lazy as hell. Matt don't want to get no job. Matt ain't trying to get up his butt. Matt ain't trying to do nothing but chill. Mom's folding clothes, getting stuff together. Kaitlyn works. Guess what Matt does? Nothing. And say, we ain't got no money to go on the date. We can't go on the date. We got to save all our money. Well, if you would get off your butt and stop drinking beers and help out around the house and get you a job, guess what? we can afford dates. So he borrowed some money from his mama so they can go on the date. Okay. So they go on this date. This date, though, was super cute. Okay. So they ate and everything. But I didn't like how Kaitlyn was trying to play him like he was stupid. Like, baby, you put this in your lap. Oh, food might come out your tooth. Like, I didn't like that. Like how she tried to downplay this dude like he dumb or something. So Kaitlyn could miss me with acting like she prim and proper because she looked like a meth head just like he do. So whatever. But she 32. He a youngin'. He's in his 20s. And she talking about kids and all this stuff. And if you go back to prison. And she won't let this prison thing go. She will not let him being a prison inmate go. And he like not even trying to talk about that. I mean, you had a date. Y'all on a date night in a nice restaurant. Why the heck you talking about his prison? Like, move past it. I mean, she stuck on it more than he stuck on it. And it's like getting tired of hearing him talk about his life and always going in and out of prison. Nobody wants to hear about it. I want to hear about y'all. How do y'all love each other? You know, but the honeymoon phase is over. And at the end, it was so cute because he saw the bill. He was like, we about to ditch. Like, she was like, no, we're not going to leave. He's like, nah, we ain't paying this. We dying and ditching. And like, he picked her up. She got up and she was scared as hell. And he turned back around, sat down and paid the bill. And he's like, I'm just joking. Because he got the money from his mama, her credit card to afford the dinner. And he's like, I'm just joking. I got the money. But she was scared as hell. He like, damn, I'm not going back to prison for no food. That was cute, though. That was really funny of Matt. It was nice to see a fun side of Matt, even though it's an adrenaline junkie he is. But it was nice to see the fun side of Matt. That was really nice to explore this episode. But this episode really focused a lot around the threesome, the second threesome. Well, the first original threesome. Michael, Sarah, Megan, Michael, Sarah. Yeah, those three. Oh my God, he took this girl ring shopping, knowing he don't want to be with her. And men do this every day. The funny thing is you can call him a dog, you can call him whatever y'all want to. Men do this every day. They get into marriages they don't want to be in so they can be around their kids. They get into relationships they don't want to be in because there's some kind of gain to them, some kind of financial gain, some type of gain somewhere. And they stay with people they don't want to be with. It happens all the time. You even have men that stay with women in their own race because they're afraid to date outside their race. It was so crazy if you hear how many Caucasian men say, I fell in love with black girls, but I couldn't marry this black girl I love because my family wouldn't accept it. So I had to go and marry this white woman because that's who my family would accept. So, you know, this is not new. Men get married to women they don't love and leaving the women they love to the side or not talking to them no more. This is not new, but because he's a prison inmate, they're making it seem like, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this. But he's doing what the majority, well, a lot of men do, not majority. I hope the majority ain't doing that. But what a lot of men do, which is get married and they're not in love. And he doesn't love his wife. He doesn't love his wife. He's with his wife because his wife guarantees his daughter. And that's why he's with her. In a way, I hurt for him. But in a way, I'm like, you jacked up. Because he went and picked a fight. So ladies, y'all need to pay attention to what he's doing. So y'all know when y'all man doing this. Picked a fight with Sarah so he could find a way to get to Megan. Because Megan flew into Niagara Falls. She flew into Buffalo, where I'm from. You know, she flew in there so they could go hang out in Niagara Falls. And that's where she going to lose her virginity, up in Niagara Falls. And she thinks she's going to get a proposal and all that in Niagara Falls. Okay? Because he said Megan is selfless. He wants to be with Megan. He loved Megan so much. Megan is his queen. And Sarah over here crying because they got into this big argument. And that argument is what he wanted. So he can hop up in his ride and go spend the weekend with his girl. Because he want to be with his girl. He don't want to be with his wife. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So that was that. That's just basically the gist of the episode. He's about to go be with Megan. And Megan about to lose that V. Okay? So I think Michael's a dick for doing that. I really do. But a lot of men are doing this. And it's nice to have it on display now so y'all can see. All men that say they love you and all these women that got rings, they ain't got rings because they man love them. Because he took the girl all ring shopping and everything. and he ain't got no plans to want to stay with his wife. When the time's right, he gonna break it down to her that he only with her for the kid, and that he want to go be with Megan. So this is getting messy, y'all, but it was a decent episode. I like this episode because we found out more about Marcelino, his background. We found out a fun side of Matt. That was nice. And I mean, the threesome, like, that's getting overplayed. I'm done with it. And then we found out Tracy's on crack. What? So we got another drug user on here. Lizzie and Scott, the drug couple, and we have Tracy and Clint, the drug couple. And I don't believe how these shows show prison couples. I don't believe this is how this goes all the time. This is for TV. It's entertainment. But I hope you guys enjoyed this recap, just quick recap of the show. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Love After Lockup, season 2, episode 7. That's my review. It was cute. I learned a little bit, and it was cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.